Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our passage. And this passage is also our outline number 2. Okay, so let's look at a title. Sharon, can you read the title?
Mad for words.
Okay, good. So what does it mean to be mad about something? Megan?
Angry.
Okay, good. But what about mad for? What do you think that can mean, Sharon?
Crazy.
Okay, good. So in this case, mad means crazy. So when we are crazy for something, what does that mean, Megan?
You want it.
Okay. So what are you mad for?
I'm mad for salsa dancing.
Good. And why are you mad for salsa dancing?
Because it's great exercise and challenging to learn.
Very good. And what about you, Sharon?
I'm mad for sushi.
Okay, good. And why are you mad for sushi?
Because it's tasty and healthy.
Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our title. Now this title is called Mad for Words. And what contains words, Megan?
Books and magazines.
Okay, good. So we have books, magazines. So based on that, what do you think this passage might be about, Sharon?
Being crazy for books.
Very good. Okay, and also, okay, so let's go ahead and look at this passage. What is the topic of the passage, Megan?
The Oxford English Dictionary.
Very good. And why is this the topic?
It's repeated throughout the passage.
Good. So once we find the topic, what should we okay. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and look at the passage. What is the topic of the passage, Megan?
The Oxford English Dictionary.
Very good. And why do you say that is our topic?
It's repeated throughout the passage.
Very good. And once we find our topic, what should we identify next? Sharon?
The thesis.
Okay, good. And what is a thesis?
A statement about the topic that explains the whole passage.
Very good. Let's go ahead and look at paragraph number 1. What type of paragraph is this, Megan?
The intro paragraph.
Good. And what does it introduce?
The OED.
Very good. Oxford English Dictionary. So let's go ahead and circle that word, OED. Okay. Now we're going to look for the thesis. But it's not in the first paragraph, but it's in the last paragraph, and I want you to look there. Okay? So look in the last paragraph for the thesis. Go. Okay, so looking at the last paragraph, what is the thesis, Sharon?
What few knew, however, was a role a man had played in its making.
Very good. Okay, but more importantly, why is this the thesis?
Because it helps us predict what the main ideas are about.
Very good. Let's go ahead and underline the thesis, but also write it in our outline. Okay, so now that we know our thesis, what will our main ideas be about? Megan?
The making of the OED and the role of the man.
Very good. And what do you think will be our pattern of organization, Sharon?
Time.
Good. And why do you say time?
Because this passage is about the making of the OED.
Very good. So what type of transitions should we see, Megan?
Time.
Good. So let's go to the second paragraph and look for a main idea. Okay, go. Okay, so what is one main idea, Megan?
It wasn't until the Scotsman and self-taught linguist James Murray signed on as editor, sometime in the mid-1870s, that the dreamed-of dictionary showed signs of becoming a reality.
Very good. But more importantly, why is this a main idea, Megan?
It's a general statement about the making of the OED.
Very good. And what time word did we see to confirm this, Sharon?
The date, 1870.
Good. So I want you guys to circle that date, underline this main idea, and write it in our outline. Okay, so now that we know our main idea, what will our major details be about, Megan?
How it became a reality.
Good. So let's go ahead and look at this paragraph again and find me the major detail. Okay, go. Okay, so what is one major detail, Sharon?
Murray created a meticulous system for the volunteers engaged on the project to follow.
Very good. But more importantly, why is this a major detail?
It supports how it became a reality.
Very good. So let's go ahead and underline that major detail and write it in our outline. Okay, so we have our major detail. Let's go ahead and move on and look for another main idea. Okay, go. Okay, so what is another main idea, Megan?
One volunteer in particular, William C. Minor, an American living in England, earned Murray's heartfelt admiration.
Very good. But more importantly, why is this a main idea, Megan?
It explains a major event in the making of the OED.
Very good. So let's go ahead and underline that main idea and write it in our outline. So what do you think the major detail will be about, Sharon?
Why he earned Murray's heartfelt admiration.
Very good. So let's go ahead and go back and find that major detail. Go. Okay, so what is a major detail, Sharon?
Month after month, Minor showered the editor with neatly written scraps of paper, each one identifying a key meaning in the history of a specific word.
Very good. But more importantly, why is this a major detail?
It supports why he earned admiration.
Very good. Okay. And what's another major detail, Megan?
Also included were a sample sentence and the date of the word's first appearance.
Very good. But again, why is this a major detail?
It also supports why he earned admiration.
Very good. And what transition did we see to confirm this, Sharon?
The addition transition also.
Good. So I want you guys to circle that transition, underline those major details, and also write it in our outline.